Now let's talk about how to assign players on Microsoft Teams. So what you'll need to do is click on the Rooms button up here at the top. Please note you'll have to be the host for Microsoft Teams to do this, and then select the number of breakout rooms you would like to create. So in our session, let's create 2 breakout rooms. Then we'll click on Manually, of course, because we want to assign our participants manually. And then, of course, create the rooms. Now, with Microsoft Teams, creating the rooms does take a second, so we have to give it a moment. There we go. Finally, it's managed to do so. Now we shall assign the participants to join the breakout rooms. So we've created 2 breakout rooms, and let's say we're going to send Jenna to room number 1. Alrighty, Jenna is currently being assigned to the room, and once she gets assigned, you'll be able to open up the breakout rooms. So let's open up the breakout room, which will then prompt Jenna to be able to jump into the session. So Jenna has been prompted to do so. Very nice, and Jenna has joined into her breakout room. She's currently in the meeting. You can see that right over here. Now, what do you do when somebody jumps in a little bit later into the session? So let's say we have somebody called David who is trying to join the session as well, and they would like to go ahead and play the game as well. So I'm going to put David over here. I'm just going to set that up. And you'll notice straight away, as soon as David attempts to join, is that he is going to produce a prompt up here over here at the top, waiting in the lobby, David guest. So we'll admit David into the session. And once again, we'll do the same, and we'll go ahead and assign him to a room. So let's say we're going to send David to room number 2. Great, David has received the prompt, and we go ahead and click on open one more time. Great, now David will be sent over to his breakout room. So let's see. Alrighty. All right, great. So David managed to jump into his breakout session. So what we'll do now is we're ready to close the session itself and go back to the main room. We'll just click on close over here, and then it will send the participants back to the main session itself. So it takes a second. Unfortunately, Microsoft Teams is a little bit slow. It is definitely the slowest with breakout rooms, but sometimes clients do insist on using it, so we will go ahead and have to follow their requests. So, it's still closing. My goodness. That's the magic of Microsoft Teams for you. There we go. And our participants are back in the main room. So that's how you would assign folks into breakout rooms on Microsoft Teams.